Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Car Question. Matt is riding the Mazda CX-5. For this year, we've got to revise the front and the rear end. You can see that they made some modification to the headlight. It's looking a little bit more like a CX-50. And you've got all-wheel drive, which is now standard. And they also made some modification to the Mi-drive mode. So if you're going to go with a Kuro, a GT, or a signature version, you will get a dedicated off-road mode now that you can select. Gone is the TCS off button, and we're gonna try that all-wheel drive system in our famous hill and on roller and slip condition, where you can see that all-wheel drive system are put to the test. So this is part of the second generation of CX-5, which has been introduced for 2017, but Mazda keeps on updating that vehicle. And over a full choice of compact SUV vehicle in the market right now, you need to stand out, and Mazda has played the luxury card since a long time. And the CX-5, its flagship, you can see that the build quality is incredible inside and outside. They've upgraded completely their styling and how it feels behind the wheel of the vehicle to really get to that luxury point, even more with the turbo engine inside that we have. On the minus side though, you're gonna have to work with not a lot of cargo space when you compare it to some other vehicle on the market. Also, when you get inside, well, it's starting to show a little bit its age. It's still with that luxury touch, but when you get to the multimedia system, to that center console, it doesn't really feel like 2022, the time that we did that video though. Some of the competition are elsewhere. You can see bigger and bigger screen, more and more safety system, and Mazda will need to catch up. They're in a good position though. Price is great. Unlimited warranty is great, but still you need to fight and evolve really fast. The other point on the minus side though is that base engine, which is not really great, not really impressive. You need to go with the 2.5 turbo if you want to have fun with that vehicle. On the plus side though, the road handling, the driving, once you're behind the wheel, the feeling that you get, this is probably one of the best in its class. All-wheel drive standard, and that new off-road mode with the Mi-drive system is working incredibly well. I know that 99.99999% of the buyers won't be going off-road with that CX-5, but still knowing that you can get that feature and probably get you out of some nasty situation, it will do fine. There's only been one fail in the roller slip test that we did, so we can still say that Mazda really performed well when you compare it to its performance of the past. Nice evolution. It's also feeling like luxury when you touch the material, when you get in contact with the seat, and how when you roll on the highway there is low noise inside the cabin. How about that engine? 227 horsepower, 320 pound-feet of torque, but you need to use premium 93 octane fuel though at the price which is fuel today. Ooh, that's gonna hurt your wallet though, but you can still use regular and still have plenty of fun with that vehicle. How about CX-5 versus CX-50? Now the big question. We did a video about that. Feel free to check the The CX-50 is much more about adventure, going onto unbeaten path, and you've got that perfect balance between on and off-road. There's also going to be a Meridian version which is going to be way more aggressive, but if you're staying way more in the city, go for the CX-5. It's nearly the same vehicle, but it really handles better into city mode. How about the CX-5 versus the CR-V now? Well, the CR-V is a safe value, yes. But if you like driving feeling, if you like fun behind the wheel, the CX-5 is way more fun. Even if both got turbocharged engine, the CX-5 is much more faster. And I don't really dislike the CR-V, but there's been some reliability issue right now with gas and oil mixture that you can smell sometime. They still didn't solve that problem over time. I hope it will be soon. But if you need more luggage space though, the CR-V will offer you more. But behind the wheel, it's not really fun to drive. How about the CX-5 versus the RAV4, one of the uncontested challenger in the compact segment lineup? The RAV4 will offer way more versions, so Mazda will need to catch up though, while offering some hybrid mode, some PHEV. This needs to happen really soon. Otherwise, the RAV4 is probably one of the most reliable vehicle that you can buy out there. except in the hybrid version and except in the prime version, where there's some problem with the cable, where you will have a lot of money to spend if this cable gets corroded over time. Still, the Mazda is way more fun to drive than a RAV4, so if you like driving, if you're a driver enthusiast, go for the CX-5. What do you think about that? Feel free to comment in the section down there below. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you another time.